What's up, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. I'm Sean with Elevated Altitude. Today we're going to be doing a hood louver install. Got a couple of cool things that we're going to show you step by step how I do it. Got a buddy that's coming over to help with the install because it really does take two people to get the hood off. So with that being said, I've got some prep work I need to do. I'm going to sand the hood down because my poor Jeep, it's got 400,000 miles. The hood needs to be sanded. So as you can see, the hood has just been beat with heat from what's coming up from the engine. I'm gonna sand this down and we're gonna get it prepped for some primer, and then I will just shoot rattle can some flat black on there so that it no more rust or anything like that. So I'm gonna do a time warp of this so that it goes a lot faster and you're not sitting here watching me going meh. Instead it'll look more like meh. Yeah. All right, so obviously this was pretty rusted. Pretty rusted here too, and I'm having to go a lot deeper than I expected. So that was the cut on that side. Now to this side. All right, so we got the hood sanded down. I'm gonna blow it down and we're gonna start working on talking you guys through this. So I had one of my best friends come over and help me today because he's a fabricator. He works at Modern Racing in Mooresville, North Carolina. And you can follow him on Instagram at 777 Fab, right?
777 Fabrication.
Yep, 777 Fab. This is Brandon.
What's up, guys?
So today, like I said, we're gonna be doing the hood louver install. We're going to get the hood off. I'm going to prep it real quick and just throw a quick coat of primer on it while we go to cutting on this thing and kind of show you what we're doing in the process. So what we're going to do is I'm going to get a Sharpie and I'm going to mark where these holes are, or mark the outline of this hood latch. That way, or hood hinge, I'm sorry. That way, whenever we go to install it, we ain't really trying to do a whole bunch of like alignment. But with the louvers that I bought, like if you look on the inside of the hood, you can actually see that they're almost an exact design of what the hood looks like. So we're going to like mock some things up. We're going to get the hood release off of it and get the light that does not work anymore and hasn't worked for quite some time, get that off of it. So these things are old and brittle. What we're going to do is just get you a pair of like dikes. I use flush cuts because that's what I use at work for clipping all my zip ties. Gently get in behind there and then just pry this without breaking it. And watch, I'm going to break it. All right, so that's one down, and hopefully I don't break the other. I'm about to break it. Come on, bitch. Yeah. Okay, so I've successfully not broken those retainer clips. Now I'll get this off, and we'll get Brandon go ahead and get that that light assembly off.
All the nice tools.
Yeah, that's the price you pay for having doubles of everything. Did I really do that to you?
Said you're gonna delete that?
No. No. Fuck me.
Oh my god. Oh, your bulb's freaking shot in this thing.
Oh, is that why?
Yeah. I'm like 3 pieces.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, sweet.
Oh my god.
Just manipulate your bracket right there, and then that'll pop out, and then you can actually like kind of finagle that hood latch cable out. I'm probably going to lube this while I've got it out because this thing's old, so we can get that out of the way. It should be a 13.
You have some tape?
Yeah, actually I do.
Good gap to it.
So what we're going to do now is we're going to clean this up. We'll put some tape on it, and then we'll mark it with a marker so that we're 100% sure, not have to fool with any hood alignment, because that can probably be a pain in the butt. And I had a silver Sharpie, but it seems that my girlfriend has run off with it, so
Start off with the bottom bolts. You got a breaker bar?
yeah, I know. Weird. Dude, I use 1/4-inch stuff.
Oh, I'm the same way.
I find that I'm less prone to break something if I'm using 1/4-inch. That's another tip, guys. Like, if you can get by with using 1/4-inch sockets or 1/4-inch drive stuff, it just helps you to not break things. Yeah. don't do that.
All right, I'm ready when you are.
Yep. All right, so obviously we got the hood off. I went ahead with some brake clean and wiped this down. Now I'm gonna spray some primer on this and we'll let that dry before we really start digging on this. All right, so we got to run to Lowe's to get some supplies. That way I don't run out of paint, because I am not leaving that paint job like that. I will put another coat of primer on it. So how are we gonna?
All right, so the plan is get your four corners and locate the plates on the bottom side of the hood. These are symmetrical to each other. So my plan is four corners, we'll locate everything, bolt it down, and then we're gonna lay out all of our holes so we know where everything is true. And then after all of our holes are laid out, we're gonna mark inboard to accommodate your louvers. I don't know if you can pick that up with the light.
I got it.
To accommodate the louvers, so obviously they vent properly. This side you're gonna have to be a little careful of. So a little bit of overlap isn't gonna kill anything. But it's just kind of the nature of the beast with what's designed.
I think once I scuff it again. So like I was saying, guys, like the pattern inside the hood is almost identical. Now we're gonna have to shift this a little bit to make it all work right, but like, so these are all gonna be, because they are symmetrical, we'll locate our four corners, and we may end up cutting into the ribbing right here on the actual bracing of the hood a little bit, which will be fine because it's not really detrimental. Good with that?
Yep. Drill it. All right, perfect. All right, we'll take all these out.
We'll flip it over.
Flip the hood over. Deburr bit.
Do I?
No, I do.
Oh.
Just be careful because it'll fucking.
Oh
right
yeah.
through.
Oh, actually, I have some of these up in the shed.
That way it sits flat. That's it.
All right, so what we did, and it might seem kind of counterintuitive, is we gently snug these up so that whenever you actually do transfer these holes, you're getting a much more accurate hole location. So now we have to go back through the process of taking all these bolts, and there ain't but a few that we put in, and we're gonna measure inboard a 1/2 inch from each hole, and then that will be our center that we end up cutting out. So we will get these undone and we'll start showing some more. So my buddy that's helping me, I want y'all to look at something. All you Jeep guys out there, I got a good friend of mine. Now I'm gonna have to rethink my friendship. And he's got a Toyota hat on, working on a Jeep.
Move this man!
I don't know about this guy. All right, so what we're doing now is we took and we scribed a line dead even with the holes, and then now we're marking a 1/4 inch inset so that we have enough room for the nut to grab a hold of, plus open this area up as much as we possibly can so that enough and plenty heat comes out. That's it, guys. So we just got the hood on, and I'm gonna finish buttoning everything up. Please hit like and subscribe if you like this. If you didn't, then sorry I wasted your time, and that's time you'll never get back. I gotta give a huge special thanks to Brandon for coming out and helping me today. Really made all the difference in the world. If you're gonna do this, make sure you got 2 people because wrestling this stuff alone is not what you want to do. But we'll get the hood put down and let you see the kind of after shot. And yeah, so sweet. Guys, everything's all buttoned up. So in one of my past videos, I did the DEI fuel rail thermal kit. I'll post a link in the corner up there to that video, just to kind of help with these Jeep heat soak issues. These hood louvers are going to really make a fantastic difference. So let's get the hood put down and get you guys to see what the final product is.